you ever catch yourself reading ingredients in a drugstore? They have like, this one's quick acting, this one's long lasting. When do I need to feel good? Now or later? I don't know. They always tell you how the medicine works on TV. You know the commercials? That's my favorite part where the guy says, here's the human body. It's always this guy. You know this guy? No face, mouth open. This is how drug companies see the public.
So every night on TV, you see a weird-ass drug commercial trying to get you hooked on some legal shit. And they just keep naming symptoms till they get one that you fucking got, okay? It's like, are you sad? Are you lonely? You got athlete's foot? Are you hot? Are you cold? What you got? You want this pill, huh, motherfucker? You got to take this pill. They don't even tell you what the pill does. You see a lady on a horse or a man in a tub, and they just keep naming symptoms. Are you depressed? Are you lonely? Do your teeth hurt? What the fuck? I saw a commercial the other day that said, do you go to bed at night and wake up in the morning?
Then they tell you about the pain-relieving ingredient. There's always got to be a lot of that. Figure out what will kill me and then back it off a little bit.
Not a month goes by when there's not a headline in the newspaper about some prescription drug doing something awful. We found out that Vioxx relieves the pain and stiffness of arthritis by killing you. A couple of weeks ago, it was Avandia, whatever that is, raises heart attack levels by 43%. That seems like a lot to me. And have you taken note of the fact that every prescription drug has an X or a Z in the name? You know, Vioxx and Paxil and OxyContin and Celebrex and Fosomax and Prozac. Are Americans really that dumb? That all you have to do is put an X or a Z in the name and they go, well, I'm not a doctor, but I can say this is serious medicine.
You know I like doctors because they don't cure shit. They don't cure nothing. Same disease has been hanging out since I was a kid. AIDS, sickle cell, tuberculosis, cancer.
They don't know what they're doing. It's all guesswork in a white coat.
That's right. We got AIDS out there. You think they're going to cure AIDS? No. They can't even cure athlete's foot. They ain't cure that because ain't no money in the cure. The money's in the medicine. That's how you get paid on the comeback. That's how a drug dealer makes his money on the comeback. So what they will do with AIDS is the same thing they do with everything else. They will figure out a way for you to live with it. So they don't cure shit, they just patch it up. Get you to the next stop so they can get more of your money.
And whatever you do, don't get a flu shot. Okay? Every year, it's the same thing. They scare people into getting flu shots. Every year, it's the worst flu ever. It's coming our way.
The media constantly running stories about all the latest infections, salmonella, E. coli, hantavirus, bird flu, and Americans they panic easily, so now everybody's running around scrubbing this and spraying that and overcooking their food and repeatedly washing their hands, trying to avoid all contact with germs. It's ridiculous, and it goes to ridiculous lengths.
Last year, they scared me into getting a flu shot. What you gotta realize when you get a flu shot is this. What it does, it gives you a cold. Every day, you wake up and go, I got a cold. I like a cold, though, because I get to take my favorite drug, which is NyQuil. There's a daytime NyQuil, there's a nighttime NyQuil. Drink either one you want, okay? Because your cold doesn't care what time it is. God, these people are stupid.
If you believe you need to take all the pills the pharmaceutical industry says you do, then you're already on drugs. We won't stop being sick until we stop making ourselves sick. Because there is a point where even the most universal government health program can't help you. They can't outlaw unhealthy food or alcohol or cigarettes. You see, there's no money in healthy people. And there's no money in dead people. The money is in the middle. People who are alive, sort of, but with one or more chronic conditions that puts them in need of Celebrex or Nasonex or Valtrex or Lunesta. 50 years ago, children didn't even get type 2 diabetes. Now, it's an emerging epidemic, as are a long list of ailments which used to be rare and have now been mainstreamed. Things like asthma and autism and acid reflux and arthritis, allergies, adult acne, attention deficit disorder. And that's just the A's. Doesn't anybody wonder why we live with all this illness? In Hillary Clinton's health plan, the words nutrition and exercise appear once. The word drugs, 14 times, just as the pharmaceutical companies wanted. You know, their ad weasels love to say, when diet and exercise fail, well, diet and exercise don't fail. Someone has to stand up and say that the answer isn't another pill. The answer is spinach. Okay, not spinach. Turns out that crap will kill you, but you know what I mean.